if I told you that some of the best tennis players in the world never went to college? Yeah, no dorm life, no lecture halls, no degrees hanging on their walls. Just pure drive, grit, and an obsession with chasing that little yellow ball. In today's video, we're looking at 20 of the most talked about players on the WTA Tour, the ones who skipped college to chase greatness, and how their different education paths shaped who they are. Let's kick it off with Alexandra Ayala, the pride of the Philippines. She left home as a kid to train at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain. While her friends were sitting in classrooms, she was learning life on the court: discipline, resilience, focus. She graduated from the academy but skipped college altogether. At just 20, she's proof that choosing your own road early can change everything. Next up, Daria Kasatkina, creative, outspoken, and fearless. Growing up in Russia, she went all in on tennis from day one. No university detours, no backup plan, just hours and hours on court. That focus turned her into one of the WTA's most unpredictable and exciting players. Then there's Emma Raducanu, the girl who shocked the world by winning the US Open at 18. She was actually a straight A student in high school, but when it came to college, she said, "Nah, I've got a grand slam to win." And she did. For Emma, academics were important, but timing mattered more. McCartney Kessler. McCartney Kessler's story's a little different. She did the college route, playing for the University of Georgia before turning pro. So while she doesn't exactly fit the no college box, she reminds us that higher education can still work in tennis if you use it as a stepping stone. Paula Badosa. Paula Badosa, born in 1997, went all in early. At 14, she moved cities to train full-time. Her high school studies were done remotely, but she never looked back at college. For Paula, tennis wasn't a choice. It was destiny. Qinwen Zheng. China's own Qinwen Zheng, one of the rising stars on tour, also ditched the traditional classroom early. She trained, traveled, and played through her teen years, focusing on developing her power game instead of sitting in lectures. No college, no problem. She's already cracking top 10 rankings. Leylah Fernandez. Canada's Leylah Fernandez is the balance between ambition and academics. She's taking college classes online through Indiana University East while traveling the world and playing pro tennis. That's real multitasking, grinding on the court, and studying business. She's proving that education doesn't have to stop when success starts. Elena Ostapenko, a pure fireball. She went through Latvia's sports schools, where education is basically designed around training. No traditional degree, just full-time tennis from day one. That laser focus earned her a French Open title and a spot among the elites. Diana Schneider took a hybrid path. She played for NC State University, crushed college tennis, then said, "All right, time to go pro." 1 year later, she's making waves on the tour. Sometimes you just know when the classroom isn't big enough for your dreams. Victoria Mboko is Canada's next big thing. Still a teenager, she's balancing flexible schooling with nonstop training. At only 19 years, no college talk yet, because right now, the only degree she's chasing is one in winning. Naomi Osaka doesn't need an introduction. Homeschooled since her Florida days, she skipped college completely to train full-time. 4 Grand Slam titles later, she's not just an athlete, she's a global brand. Naomi's path proves that the classroom can look like anywhere, even a tennis court. Emma Navarro. Emma Navarro went through the traditional college route at the University of Virginia, where she won the NCAA singles title before turning pro. She's proof that college tennis can still be a legitimate launch pad if you treat it like a mission, not a fallback. Clara Tauson. Clara Tauson from Denmark grew up in elite academies where the main subject was tennis. She never went to university because she was too busy turning pro before most people even finish high school. Mira Andreeva. Mira Andreeva is still in her teens and balancing school assignments between tournaments. She's literally doing homework on airplanes while facing the top players in the world. No college yet, but her education's happening in real time, on the court, under the spotlight. Elena Rybakina. Elena Rybakina, born in 1999, also went pro early. She skipped college to focus on her game, and that dedication turned her into a Wimbledon champion. Her story screams, you don't need a degree to master your craft. Coco Gauff. Coco Gauff is the definition of the new generation. Homeschooled, flexible, focused. She didn't do the college route. Instead, she built an empire before her 20th birthday, and she still manages to stay grounded. She's not just a player, she's a movement. Amanda Anisimova. Amanda Anisimova had an unconventional journey. Homeschooled early on, she took a break from tennis and dipped her toes into college for a short time before returning to the tour. That break helped her mentally reset, proof that sometimes stepping back can push you forward. Madison Keys. Madison Keys turned pro at 15, skipping college entirely. Her education happened on the road, in locker rooms, and on center courts around the world. The result? A career built on experience, not textbooks. Ons Jabeur. Ons Jabeur, the pride of Tunisia, trained in specialized sports schools instead of universities. Her education was all about tennis, and she carried that discipline into history, becoming the first Arab woman to reach a Grand Slam final. She's living proof that passion plus opportunity beats any traditional path. Aryna Sabalenka. And finally, Aryna Sabalenka, the powerhouse from Belarus. She trained through her country's sports system and started a degree in sports management, but tennis took over completely. No cap, no gown, just trophies. Her focus is legendary, and so are her results. So here's the takeaway. There's no single way to chase greatness. Some of these women built their futures on college courts. Others skipped classrooms entirely. But they all committed to something bigger than themselves. College can teach you discipline, but so can chasing a dream at 5 a.m. A degree can open doors, but so can grinding for years to lift a trophy. The real lesson? Whatever your path, own it. Because whether you're hitting forehands or hustling your way through life, success doesn't come from the school you went to. It comes from the work you put in when no one's watching.